The Wimp That Ran, starring Gypsy Auditor, Ash Phillips, Three Scary Men, and Some Truth, written and directed by Mr. Chips.
Disclaimer. Friends who abandon you in the midst of an unexpected attack, be it from a rogue seagull, an overenthusiastic toddler, or an angry squirrel, will be immediately promoted to involuntary life coach and shall be responsible for your emotional recovery. This includes, but is not limited to, buying post-trauma ice cream, issuing over-the-top apologies, and reenacting the event for your amusement at every future gathering. Failure to comply will result in permanent, worst backup ever status.
Once upon a time in the world of online auditors, two YouTubers, Gypsy Auditor and Ash Phillips, set out to film their latest audit of a small shop in a quiet town. Known for their First Amendment audits, they tested the boundaries of public photography, claiming to hold the establishment accountable for respecting their right to film. Gypsy Auditor, a rising bell end in the community, often hyped himself as fearless, always boasting to his subscribers about how he stood up for the little guy and never backed down. His fan base adored his bravado and his supposed bravery in the face of confrontation. On the other hand, Ash Phillips was more laid back, but equally committed to the cause. The two had collaborated before, but today, something would forever change their dynamic. As the duo set up outside the shop, things took a sudden turn. Three burly men emerged from the store, furious at the cameras pointing in their direction. Ash, who had been doing most of the filming, tried to de-escalate the situation, calmly explaining their right to film, but before he knew it, the situation grew violent. The men launched at Ash with brutal force. He stumbled, knocked to the ground as they landed blow after blow, while his camera fell to the concrete, still recording the chaos. Gypsy Auditor, standing a few feet away, froze for a second, his eyes wide with shock whilst filming the incident. In that moment of truth, he faced a decision: step in and help his friend or walk away like a pussy. To the disbelief of anyone who might have seen, Gypsy Auditor turned on his heels and scuttled away from the scene without a word, leaving Ash to fend for himself. Ash, bruised and beaten, managed to escape the attackers and crawl to safety, shaken and shocked not just by the attack, but by his so-called friend's betrayal. The following day, as Ash recovered and posted about his experience, Gypsy Auditor was already working on his own story, one far removed from the truth. To protect his reputation, he uploaded a video claiming that he had been there, bravely standing by Ash's side and trying to fend off the attackers. He spun a tale of heroism, portraying himself as the savior who was outnumbered but still fought valiantly. His subscribers lapped up his words, flooding his comments with praise for his courage. However, Ash's footage from his broken camera told a different story. The footage clearly showed Gypsy Auditor walking away at the very moment his friend was being attacked, not a shred of courage in sight. As word spread and Ash's side of the story came to light, Gypsy Auditor's subscribers began to question his integrity. Within days, the truth unraveled Gypsy Auditor's facade. His subscribers left in droves, disappointed in the cowardice and lies he had fed them. Ash, despite his ordeal, garnered widespread support for his honesty and resilience, earning him a wave of new subscribers. As for Gypsy Auditor, his reputation was forever tainted. No longer the fearless auditor, he became known as the wimp who walked away, a tale of cowardice that would haunt his channel for the rest of his online days and will always be known for being a big, fat, ginger fake gypsy pussy.
3, 2,